Hello everybody. So I made it to Alaska finally, but right now I'm sitting in my sister's car. Um, but anyway, I want to tell you guys the freaking um, journey I had to go through yesterday to get here. Okay, so I was supposed to leave East Tennessee at 6:10 a.m. Okay, so I get up, get all my shit together, get to the airport at 5:30. And the dude, I guess he was just having a bad day because I've never experienced this before. And I was literally, the plane was boarding. So I could have had time to get through security and all that. But he was like being an asshole and wouldn't let me go through. So I ended up missing the first flight, which then in turn had a domino effect of me missing the other flights. So he had to reschedule my flight right there. He's like, I can get you into Atlanta at 7, but you're going to be sitting there all day. I was like, well, I'm going to be sitting somewhere all day, so I might as well just go to Atlanta, right? Well, I get to Atlanta about 8 o'clock. No, it was about 8 o'clock. And I sat there till 3 p.m., which wasn't that bad because, Atlanta airport is huge, like enormous. So I wandered, for most of the time, and then I sat down and read and, got on my phone, blah, blah, blah. But still, and then I spent $40 on breakfast and a tequila sunrise at 9 a.m. I mean, I really don't like when I'm in these manic phases, because it makes me do things that I normally wouldn't. It doesn't make me do things, but I do things that I normally wouldn't do. I have to train my language. I have to catch myself when I say, like, when I try to place blame, because it's all my own doing. I can't place blame anywhere. So I get on my plane in Atlanta and I go to Seattle. It takes 5 hours to get to Seattle from Atlanta. And I get to Seattle and I think we landed at like around 4 p.m. And then my next flight was at like 4. They were boarding at 4:30, but it was in the same terminal, so I didn't have to like rush around and run. So, but I get there, and of course the plane's a little late. Like, it just seems like that's always my luck. And sorry, someone keeps texting me and they're distracting me. But anyway, the flight we were supposed to leave Seattle at 5:30 was supposed to leave. We were boarding at 4:50, leaving at 5:30. Okay. Well, we get on the plane and everyone's on the plane and we're ready to go. And it's mostly an empty plane going from Seattle to Anchorage. Tourist season is over. So like only people who live here or have family go up here in the winter or in the, at this time of year. And this dude, okay, so this native guy, I mean, being native has nothing to do with it. It's just like, God, people keep texting me. I'm sorry. Okay. So it's just like a identifier. That's how I identified him, because he was obviously native. But we get on the plane, and 10 minutes before right before we're supposed to leave, this old woman comes running up the aisle, right? She comes running up the aisle, and she sits in the seat across from me. Like, I have a whole row to myself, thank God. That was really nice. But she sat in the seat next across from me in the aisle, and she's like crying and stuff. And so I asked her, I was like, "Are you okay? Or is everything okay?" And she was like, she looked really shook up. And then all of a sudden you hear this yelling from the back of the plane. And of course it's dude causing a ruckus. But I really don't think he was causing that much of a ruckus. I think he was just mad that what was happening to him was happening. Because this woman, it seems like she overreacted to something he was talking to her about. She said that he was showing her mugshots of himself, and like, He seemed, because he was on the plane, he was on the behind me in the line as we were boarding the plane, and he just seemed like he was like a really like outgoing person, like a really talkative, boisterous type person. So is a sorry again, the texting. He's a really boisterous person, so I don't think he was doing anything bad. I think this old woman was just like really fucking sensitive to whatever, like, and she was like just terrified of other people. Like, you could tell she was one of those white people who are terrified of anybody that's not white, you know? And I hate those type of people so much. And, you know, I can say that because I was fucking raised by a black man, and he's still my stepdad. Like, he's been my stepdad since I was like 8 years old. So, like, you know, I was raised by a black man. My son is half black. My sister's kids are half black. Like, no, I don't play that like race game and shit like that. And when I see it, it bothers me. You know, people automatically like assume things about people just because of the way they look. You know, look at me. Like, I look like a weirdo most of the time, and people assume that I'm unapproachable and I'm mean. I don't know why, but whatever. And, you know, most of the time when people get to know me, they're like, oh, I thought you were going to be a bitch, but you're actually really nice. It's like, yeah, well, maybe you'd stop assuming shit about people, and, you know, you'd have more people in your life, you know? But we finally got on the plane. We left an hour later than we were supposed to. So I was supposed to get into Anchorage at 2 p.m. And I was going to surprise my son at his football game. I was just going to show up. But that didn't happen, of course. And I ended up getting into Anchorage around 9 p.m. Which was, it was okay, but like, and then last night I just could not sleep. I was just tossing and turning. My sister doesn't have a couch for me to sleep on. She has like these movie chair recliner things. And so I was, you know, trying to sleep on that, and with her cat kept coming and climbing up on top of me and stuff. So, but yeah, that was my journey up here. I'm gonna make a video soon with my sister. I'm also going to, as I walk around, I'm gonna film because it's beautiful out here. Actually, I'll show you a little bit if you can see anything. Let's see, there's the Hilton behind us, and then you can't see anything back there, but we're just I'm basically just in a parking lot on the edge of downtown, and then right in front of me is like the shipping, like where they do the what is it called, like a shipping cargo place? I don't know. It's the port. It's right, the ocean's right in front of us. But I'm gonna go walk down to the coastal trail near the water, and I'll show you guys that because it's beautiful out there. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys are going to be enjoying these videos. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos about Alaska. We're going to be going hiking to this place called the Butte. I call it the Butt. Yeah, my 12-year-old humor has not gone away. No, Mom, it's not a fucking phase. I'm still a goth. I'm still a fucking laugh at poop jokes. Sorry for it. Sorry, not sorry for it, you know? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. My sister's boss wants to see me because, you know, she's cool. My sister's been working as a paralegal for, I don't know, 5 years now. She used to be an alcoholic. So if she can change, anybody can fucking change, you know? And if I can change, anyone can change. It's all about your mindset. It's all about how you spend your time alone and the thoughts that you tell yourself. So keep that in mind. And I love you guys, and I'm here for you, and you're here for me, and I love it. Bye.